friends, would you like to save money on your taxes? Of course you would, right? Okay, great. So today we're diving into a crucial topic for homeowners, homestead exemption. Hey y'all, I'm Holly Smith with the Cherry Tree Realty team of Keller Williams, helping folks just like you with their real estate journey in Georgia. Today, I'm here to guide you through this money-saving opportunity. All right, first up, what is homestead exemption? Now there are two types of homestead exemptions. As the name implies, both offer an exception to financial claims or obligations imposed on your home. One kind of homestead exemption offers protection to homeowners at risk of losing their home to creditors. That's not what we're covering today, although we may in the future. The other kind is a homestead exemption from state property taxes, conditions which reduce or even can eliminate the amount of annual taxes that homeowners pay on their residence. This is what we're going to talk about today. So we're going to discuss what it is, how to find out if you filed it yet or not, so stay tuned. The homestead exemption is a program that reduces your taxable property value, lowering your tax bill. Think of it as a discount on your property taxes just simply for making your home your primary residence. Now, there are different types of exemptions available based on your age, income, and circumstances, and the qualification criteria is different. So to qualify for homestead exemption on your taxes, you must be the homeowner and reside in that property as your primary residence. You can use a voter registration card or your driver's license and just a series of maybe tax returns mailed to you at that address or utility bills directed to you. All of these indicate that that address is your principal residence. Now there are several types of exemptions. Each county can have different applications and criteria, so make sure you check with your local tax office. All right, so let's cover the types of exemptions. First is your standard exemption, and this gives $2,000 off of 40% of your home's fair market value. And this applies to county and school taxes, except for specific situations. Age 65 plus exemption is a $4,000 exemption for qualifying individuals with income under $10,000. Income from retirement resources, pensions, and disability income is excluded up to the maximum amount to be paid to an individual and a spouse under the Federal Social Security Act. There's also an age 62 plus educational exemption. This one is similar to the 65 plus exemption, but it's for educational purposes and school bond indebtedness. So individuals who are 62 plus years of age or older and are resident of each independent school district in each county, you can claim an additional exemption from all ad valorem taxes for educational purposes and those school bond indebtedness if the income of the person of the spouse does not exceed $10,000 for the prior year. All right, there's also floating inflation-proof exemption. This is for 62 plus and it applies to the property's natural value appreciation, excluding bonded debt and interest payments, but the income must be under $30,000. So if the home appraised value has increased by more than $10,000, the owner may benefit from this exemption. You've also got disabled veterans and surviving spouse. This is an exemption for county, municipal, and school taxes, and it includes a base amount and an additional sum based on the Veterans Affairs Index. You've also got surviving spouse of U.S. service members. So the unmarried surviving spouse of a member of the armed forces who was killed in or died as a result of any war or armed conflict, they'll be granted homestead exemption from all ad valorem taxes for county, municipal, and school purposes. The surviving spouse will continue to be eligible for the exemption as long as they do not remarry. You've also got surviving spouse of police officer or firefighter. The unremarried surviving spouse of a peace officer or firefighter killed in the line of duty will be granted a homestead exemption for the full value of the home for as long as the applicant occupies the residence as their homestead. There's also homestead valuation freeze exemption. And the Constitution of Georgia allows counties to enact local homestead exemptions. Several counties have put into place an exemption that will freeze the valuation of property at the base year value for as long as that homeowner resides on the property. Homeowners can contact the county for details about this exemption in their county. All right, so how to apply? The application really varies by county, but generally you must apply by a specific deadline. Usually that's March 31st or April 1st. In Decatur, for instance, the deadline for new exemptions in 2024 is March 15th. Cobb County, on the other hand, has April 1st as their deadline. Now, applications are filed with your county tax office. So you're going to want to contact the tax commissioner or the tax assessor's office in your county for more information, for clarification about how you qualify for a homestead exemption. But basically, if you own your home, you qualify for one of these. Now, how long is your homestead exemption good for? Once you've been approved, your homestead exemption is typically valid for as long as you own and reside in the property. It's a long-term benefit that provides you ongoing savings, and you don't have to apply every year. You just do it once and then it's done. Now, what's the savings potential? The amount you save depends on factors like property value and local tax rates. But generally, homeowners can save hundreds to thousands of dollars annually, making it a significant financial advantage. Again, the standard homestead exemption in Georgia is $2,000, but this can vary. All right, so additional info. You're going to want to check with your county's tax office for specific details on available exemptions and application requirements. Remember, each county has its own nuances. To start an application, you're going to Google the name of your county and homestead exemption. For example, I would put in Walton County, Georgia, homestead exemption in my search bar. It pulls up the tax assessor's page. You have to apply in person, and you need a valid driver's license, and you have until April 1st to do it. Hey friends, so specifically for Walton County, what you're going to want to do in order to file homestead exemption, the tax assessor's office is located at 303 South Hammond Drive in Monroe. It is in the government building along with the courthouse. You're going to want to bring a copy of your recorded deed and your driver's license with you. And then the clerk folks will help you fill out the application to make sure you're all set with homestead exemption. So this is one that you'll have to file in person for Walton County. If you're wondering how to see if you filed homestead exemption yet, you're going to go to the website qpublic.net. Select your state and your city. Click search criteria, enter the house number and the first word or two of your address. If you spell out lane or road, for example, you won't get a result. It would need to be LN or RD for lane or road. So in general, just leave that part out of your address. In the top left corner under the word summary, above the link that says view map, you're gonna see homestead exemption. If it says no there, you're gonna want to file to get these tax savings. If it says yes, then you're all set and there's nothing further that you need to do. All right, so in conclusion, homestead exemption is a definitely fantastic opportunity for Georgia homeowners to reduce their property tax burden. Y'all remember to check your county's deadlines and requirements and don't miss out on potential savings. All right, so disclaimer, I'm not a tax professional and this information should not be considered tax advice. Please consult with your qualified professional for personalized tax advice. And I'm gonna add some websites to the comments so that you guys can check them out for additional information. Thanks for tuning in, and hopefully this helps you navigate the homestead exemption process in Georgia. Please give us a thumbs up and subscribe if you found this info helpful. Take care, friends, and hope you save some money this year on your taxes. See ya.